Welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us for a Wednesday night. Craig Freeman at the desk with me, and looking forward to this evening because we are talking All-Star 5s.
All-Star 5, exciting time of the year. Just to run through the criteria quickly.
I need to know this.
You have to have at least 2 guards or 2 front court players. So you can have 3 guards, 2 front court players, or you can have 3 front court players, 2 guards.
So that's
the criteria in your All-Star 5.
Right, okay. Well, hopefully I've met that criteria.
I don't think
because there's a fair chance I haven't. Now, one thing that we've done, to be fair, is we're going to go through the youth divisions here, and I'm going to rely on your knowledge because I didn't turn up to the production meeting and I only did the
Yeah, we did seniors. He sat down and we said, "Where's your list?"
But I am going to pick yours apart.
Okay.
All right, so if you've made some mistakes here, I'm coming after you, Craig. I'm telling you that now. So let's fire away. Give me Youth League 2 women. Who have you got?
All right, we'll see it up on the screen now. Lauren Tuplin from Casey.
Tuppers.
Joined by Tess Young from Casey. I think them two picked themselves.
Right.
Hayley Wine had a great season.
I was going to say, if Windy's not in there, I would have gone through the roof, Craig.
Absolute lock for Golden Hands. Ellie Coots makes it as well.
Yes.
And Alana Anthony from Werribee rounds out my list.
What about... sorry, who was the last one?
Alana Anthony from
Alana
Werribee.
Anthony, 2 first names. Where's LT Power? Well, he just didn't play enough games.
She only played 8 games, I think. And
I'll tell you what, they're bloody good
yeah,
at games.
8 games. 8 games.
Well, how many games you need to play to qualify for finals, Craig?
But if you're going against a player who played 18 games...
Can we just give every award to someone from Whittlesea? I'm on the Whittlesea bandwagon this season.
If you want to add someone in, your own rule,
Right.
take someone out. You tell someone I've just said that they don't deserve to be there.
Youth League 2 men. Give us a look at who you think will be the All-Star 5.
This was quite tough to pick, actually.
This is Craig Freeman's All-Star 5.
Lockie Bazic makes my list.
Oh, how many games did he play?
He played 14 games. So he played 6 more than
Did he really play
LT.
14?
Played 14.
Wow, seems like he's been out much longer than that.
Bowl back from Melton, and his teammate Broden Collins joins him
as
well.
Okay. I like that.
Athian Manuel from Collingwood. It was
good.
tough. I had to choose one of the Collingwood players. I went with Athian in the end. It was him or Deng. I was picking it up between. And then Ned Wiedemann from Pakenham.
Ned Wiedemann.
17 points game, had a good season.
Been very good this season. Who were some of the unlucky ones that missed out there then? There's a few.
Oh, there's a bunch of unlucky players. I think we named Deng Dutt to one to start with. There was a lot of high-scoring players in that league, actually, rolling through.
That's. I'll give you credit, Craig. It doesn't happen often, but that's a hard 5 to toss, mate. So, okay, let's go to Youth League 1 women.
Starting off, I think this person has to be in everyone's All-Star 5. Tegan Tatlock from Corio Bay.
Yes, I agree
26
with that.
points, 6 boards, 3 assists. And then we had, coming in next is Chloe, Steve's girl, Angers, from the Hangers.
If Angers hadn't have made that list...
Steve would have been ropeable.
There's a fair chance you and I would never be back on this show, because he is the boss, we know that.
Yep. And joining her is her teammate, Emily Actor, who doesn't get enough props.
The Actor got in.
Had a great season. Sunbury won a lot of games.
Yeah, no, the Actor was very good. The Actor got in.
A couple of steals a game, 11 points, does everything on the floor. Yes. Shona Brooks from Craigieburn.
Very good.
Double-double for the season.
What about young...
and closing it out is the Colonel.
From Geelong.
Carly Sanders.
So you're telling me that Chelsea Branston didn't make your Youth League 1 women All-Star 5? Chelsea Branston's not in there.
That's my list.
No Branston.
I mean, if you can make your own list if you'd like.
It's probably going to be a go-to line that you work with a few times during tonight's show.
Youth League 1 men.
Oh, hang on. Is there some other Youth League 1 women missing there? There's some very good players you've missed out. What about the young girl who came in for Casey? Not for Casey, for Craigieburn. Yeah, Casey's her name.
Oh, Casey. So she played 10 games, I think, and I was close to putting her in. I was close.
Games. Can't believe Branston. Okay, all right, fair enough. Go on.
I had to value the longevity of the whole season.
Okay, all right. It's your list.
Youth League 1 men, and one thing I noticed going through Youth League 1 men is the number of nicknames that you made up for this league when I was flicking through some names. And we'll start off with the 2 most well-known. We've got CPA from
absolutely. The chartered accountant.
The accountant. He went at 19 and 12. Pretty good season from him.
He had a great
and then we
season.
had KC in the Sunshine.
KC, I ran into somebody the other day who was talking up KC and the band out there.
Had a very good season as well. 19 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. They had
So the chartered accountant
Yep,
and the lead singer, both
KC.
in the team. Yeah.
Daniel Herbert from Werribee.
Yes, very good.
Had a very good finish to the season, especially.
I was hoping that he would be in there.
Jared Molnar from the Venom.
Very good. Played a lot of minutes this
He
season.
did. And closing out, Josiah King from Geelong.
One of Steve's favourites. Steve's
Good,
always
very good
talking
player.
about Josiah.
Consistent player.
Gee, there's some good
There is
players
some good
who haven't
players.
made that. Wow. I could have a list of 20 others. But it's your list,
Yes.
Craig. And if you put one in, you've got to take one out.
Correct. VYC Women.
With thanks
to
Moulton.
Moulton. This was the hardest to pick. I think.
Hardest.
The consistency and level of quality across the board
Here we
was...
go. This will be fun.
Starting off at Knox, Eliana Bravington.
Has been sensational.
Brilliant. All season long. 18 and 14
Yes.
on 50%, 51% shooting.
Yep.
Then I got Danielle O'Toole from Bendigo.
What?
18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists.
Steve-O's always talking.
Steve calls it a dot.
Yes. Yes. Dio Tool.
We got the board banger. Rachel Watson from Ringwood. Average double-double
Nice.
for the season. Shot her at 50%.
Yes.
Grace Beasley from Waverley.
Has been
very good season.
exceptional. I think Grace Beasley should be in all discussions around MVP.
And then closing it out, maybe I doesn't put up the numbers that some of these others do, but Meg Rigauskas from Sandringham played pretty much every game.
Orange
Very
Army.
Again, a big reason why they're so good again this year.
From the Orange Army, he's going to be in a grand final this weekend. Well, you said it was hard. Who have you missed out on?
Kranzberg was
Kranners
a very good player. I tossed
Yes.
up for a while. Probably the games played was what left her off my list in the end.
Yeah, some good players.
There's a bunch of good players. The other thing is you don't really often see players stand out for weeks on end because it's such an even competition.
No, it's good. You had 5 there. Again, you've got to leave someone out to put them in.
And
VYC men with thanks to Moulton.
Closing
Here we
out
go.
the
Now,
Youthies.
I'm going to see if you put the Kilsyth duo because dead set, you have done extraordinary damage to that friendship.
Opening up my list, Mitch Gilmans from Kilsyth.
There's one of them.
Average 21 points, 3 boards, 4 assists. Shayan Mabubi from Bulleen.
Right.
Had a brilliant season.
Yes.
Shaz. Daniel Kinkella from Melbourne, a very consistent season, good on the boards. BJ Simons from Keilor.
Anthony, what's his name? Timothy Simons from Keilor.
Shot the ball at 65% for the season.
Been saying it for a long time.
Closing out the list, Jordan Adam.
I was going to say,
Kilsyth.
you could have ended that friendship for life.
20 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 50% from the field.
Some very good players missing. Cam Bradley.
Yep.
Ali Bear from Sherwood. Eltham's had Eltham's had some absolute guns this season into the grand final. You've left some Jordan Gear, very good.
It's tough to squeeze anyone off that list though.
Danny Nong had some.
It's tough to squeeze anyone off that list though.
Just read it out again.
Dealmans, Adnam, Mabubi, Simons, Kinkella.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good, I'll give you that. All right, so just to make sure everybody watching tonight is aware, the first 6 lists designed and are put in place by this man right here.
Yes, because I respect all leagues, youth league, senior league. I'll write my lists for everyone.
I didn't go to the production meeting. Rightio, D2 women. This is where I start to come into my own. Okay, so D2 women. Now you said the criteria before. 2 front court, 3 back court, or
other way around.
2. Okay. Lauren Bellagante had a very good season, Craig.
Had a brilliant season.
We put our list.
Yeah, your list is up on screen.
Lauren Bellagante, Saul Contate.
Yep. Led the league in scoring.
Yes, very good. Didn't play the full season,
but was dominant.
But very, very good. I've gone the Bug.
Yep.
Jada Bugs from College. Have you got her as well?
Yep.
Is your list up on the screen behind us at the moment?
It'll pop up when I read mine.
Fiona Darnell.
Brilliant for a team that struggled a little bit at times.
I would think she's in talk for MVP, Fiona Darnell. Very, very good. And Jenna Conroy, fantastic out at Melton this season. No particular order, whatever, they're my 5.
Yeah, I just wrote mine down, no order at all. Jada Bugs.
Yes.
One different from you, Andrea Belmonte, the pocket rocket.
I've gone Lauren Bellagante.
That was our change up there.
Right, okay.
Fiona Darnell, Conroy, and Contate.
So only one different.
Yep.
Okay, right. Let's go to Division 2 men. Go with your 5 first.
Okay.
Go.
Calvin Henry out of Mildura.
Mayor of Mildura.
Colin Voss Southern
Vossi,
Peninsula.
yes.
Nat O'Hara.
Is Vossi eligible? Is it like the Brownlow?
No,
He missed some games.
He's eligible, I say.
Oh, okay, all right, fair enough.
Nat O'Hara, Camberwell, had a brilliant season.
Yes.
Dexter Graham, and closing out Steve's boy, Damon Smith.
Oh, we're very close, Craig. We're very, very close. Here's my 5. I've gone Damon Smith.
Yep.
Who Steve is just best mates
All
with.
about.
They go surfing every weekend together. Dexter Graham.
Yep.
I've gone with Dex. Dropped a lazy 47 last week, by the way. I've gone with the Mayor of Mildura.
Yep.
You just cannot leave the Mayor of Mildura out, Kelvin Henry. I've gone with Colin Voss, same as you, and I've gone Manny Malou. Manny Malou makes my All-Star 5 this season. So we've got one different there.
Manny Malou was the last guy I was tossing out. No,
now
he's
you.
sixth.
All right, okay, fair enough. Let's go to Division 1 women. I'll go with my 5 first. Okay.
I think we're going to have some similar ones here.
Tess Fury. Tess Fury from July. Last week in 2 games, Tess Fury took something like 35 rebounds. She's 5'1". Tess Fury is just a star. Vanessa Power, gun with a gun, is in my All-Star 5. Alyssa Bennett from Werribee is in there. Alexis Gassion from Mildura, and Amy Wormold, who is a lock and should be MVP this season. They're my All-Star 5.
Big call. He's got the early call on MVP.
Who on Amy Wormold? I've been saying it for about 4 weeks, Craig. You've been with us, or?
Gassion and Power had very good seasons too. I think it's still a toss-up there.
Well, they're both in your All-Star 5, no doubt.
They are.
Who else?
Power and Gassion open up my list. I got Amy Wormold, of course.
Yes.
No one could not have those 3.
Yes. Who else?
Alyssa Bennett from Werribee had a great
Yes.
season, and then I closed out with Renisha Washington. from
and no
Chelsea.
Tess Fury.
No.
Wow. All right.
Washington
fair
averaged 19
enough. No, okay, she played well. I understand that. All right, let's go to Division 1 men. You go first.
Corey Standifer from Chelsea.
Corey's in your All-Star 5? I'm staggered.
How many has he made in a row?
I don't know.
Has he missed one his whole career?
It's a lot.
Dylan Travis led the league in scoring, averaged 31 points.
Yeah, very good.
Over the season.
I think it's out of those 2 for MVP.
Xavier Blunt, next on my list, had a very good season. Well, I think he might contest it a little bit. Spencer Coleman from Shepparton.
Yes.
And then Ayende Sprewell from the Venom.
We're very, very close. We're very close. I've gone against the rules here.
Oh.
So here's my All-Star 5 for D1 men. I've gone Sprewell, yes. Dylan Travis, yes. Corey Standover, yes. Javier Blunt, yes. And I've gone the Shepparton twins to share a spot, 50% each. Spencer Coleman and Cameron.
Choose one.
I don't care. They just both get in there. I don't care. State champ women. Here's my 5. You ready?
Go.
Nicole Zammit.
Yep.
Star. Jay Shelley. Star. Peyton Little has been very, very good this season for Southern Peninsula. Love the way she's gone about it. Despite missing a handful of games, Cassidy Mahelko is in there.
Yep.
And Sarah Booth, easy 5 to pick. If you are any different to those 5, Craig, you can walk off the set right now.
Probably the most different we've been.
No, you cannot possibly be different to that 5.
I'll start off Jazz Shelley, Southern Pen, lock. Easy. Rebecca Ott from Knox.
Rebecca Ott
averaged 19 points, 4 boards, 2.5 assists, shot her at 50% from the field.
Who am I going to leave out? I forgot about Rebecca Ott.
I've got Cass Mahelko from Ringwood.
Yes.
I almost think the game she missed.
You've got Ott instead of Little, haven't you?
I almost think she showed how important she was when she missed the games, if anything.
Yes. You got Sarah Booth, surely.
I've got Orla O'Reilly from Sunbury.
Over Sarah Booth?
I'm still going through my list.
Oh, right, okay.
She averaged 19, 6, 4, shot it well for the field.
Very good player.
And my last player, probably the most efficient player in the league that scored at a high volume, Lisa Murphy from Hume City.
So hang on, you've gone no Booth. I take it on notice. Peyton Little, I love Peyton Little, but Beckott, maybe I might have to make just a slight tweak. You've gone no Nicole Zammit, and you've gone no Sarah Booth. Seriously?
Well, you don't have Beckott in your team.
Well, I just said maybe I might just move something around. If you could have your time back
Lisa
again.
Murphy averaged 19.8, shot 65% from the field.
Well, how did Sarah Booth go? Have a look at her.
She didn't play as many games.
Rightio, fair enough. No Nicole Zammit. No Nicole Zammit, Craig.
There's you can only pick 5 players.
Let's go to state champ men. You go
Let me go first. I called this very early in the year. And I think
Your credibility's out the window.
Steve's not on the show, but I think he disagreed with me the most, I'll be honest. Raheem Lenny Lemons has had a brilliant year for Casey. 20 and 11, shot it at 60% from the field. Next up, first year in Big V, and he put on an absolute show. Kona Koulis from Werribee, average double-double, 24 points. Nelson Kirksey from the Magic,
Right.
led them to a very good season. He averaged 22 and 7.
Yeah.
Dylan Stith, McKinnon,
Yeah.
21,
Steve doesn't
9,
like him.
3 assists, shot it well.
Steve doesn't like him.
And closing it out, my pick for MVP, Jacob Gibson
Gibbo.
from Rigwood. 20 and a half points, 5 boards, 2.5 assists, 50% from the field for a guy who shoots plenty of jumpers is very good.
We're not far away. We're very, very close. And I have the extraordinary privilege of watching a lot of these players play this season. And there is some unbelievable talent in this competition.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I've really tried to work to position here. If I was putting a 5 together to position, and I'm a little bit biased because obviously I get to see some players, particularly in my team, more than anyone else. I think Adrian Tamata is an outstanding point guard. Absolutely outstanding. If I'm going for a point guard, I'm going Adrian Tamata. I reckon the smartest player in the competition is Matty Snow. Smartest player, hands down. Tamata's in my team. Jacob Gibson's in my team. Connor Koulis is there. Dylan Stith is there. And Raheem Lenny Lemons is there. That's my 5.
I think
And there are some unbelievable Dolman. There's some extraordinary talented players who aren't in. Sean Clark's had a great season. You just can't fit them all in. Benny Waldron can't fit them all in.
Yeah, I think the tough thing is
Kursky.
I agree. If I was picking a point guard, shooting guard, I probably would have Tommy. I reckon he's probably the best point guard in the league this year. Going more for the All-Star 5, I basically picked who I thought the 5 best players were.
Fair enough. There we go. There is no doubt there's plenty of people
Players we missed
who do not agree with us. I've only worked on the seniors. I missed the memo. You've helped us out with all the youthies as well. Now, tomorrow night, we're back here. What are we doing, Craig, tomorrow night?
We are previewing the grand finals for this upcoming weekend, and then on Friday we'll be previewing the rest of the games.
Great, fantastic. Pick that apart. Have fun. It's not an easy job. We'll be back tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. Big V TV. We will see you then. No, Nicole Zammit. Sarah Booth. Are you kidding?